Chosen one, your steps are supernatural now. The wait is over. This is your confirmation. You've waited, you've wondered, and you've warred in power silence. But now the shift has begun. The air around you has changed. The frequency you're moving in now is no longer the same. You have stepped into a realm that most people can't access with logic, strategy, or earthly effort. Because your path is no longer ordinary, your steps have become supernatural. This moment marks the end of delay and the birthing of divine motion. What took others a lifetime will take you a day. What felt unreachable is now within your grasp. The barriers that stood in your way have collapsed under the weight of your endurance and obedience. You didn't rush ahead. You waited. You didn't run away. You held your ground. And because you stood firm, the heavens have opened for your release. Chosen one, watch this video until the end and write your warmest wishes and the number 777 in the comments to ignite the vibration of faith and manifestation in this hour. The universe responds to faith. The divine responds to declarations. The time is now. Let your wish speak, and let it move in supernatural power. Now, chosen one, like this video, subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the channel, and let's begin. Chosen one, this was never about your speed. It was about your alignment. You weren't behind. You were being positioned. You weren't forgotten. You were being sharpened. Now that the season has turned, you will realize that everything you went through had to happen exactly when it did. So you would be standing here at the right time, with the right mindset, and the right access. Nothing was wasted. Not the wait, not the tears, not the detours, and not the silence. Everything has conspired for this precise moment of awakening. The wait is officially over. You are not guessing anymore. You are knowing. You are not trying anymore. You are flowing. You are not wishing from a distance. You are walking directly into what was once just a vision. Your feet have been anointed to step on ground that was prepared only for you. The delay had nothing to do with punishment. It had everything to do with divine perfection. What's about to happen in your life will not make sense to those who only operate in logic. People will question how you went from forgotten to favored. They will ask how doors opened without connections, how you gained access without credentials, how resources found you without you chasing them. And all you'll be able to say is, "My steps were ordered, and my time arrived." You've entered the zone of divine choreography. Heaven is now coordinating things around you, ahead of you, and even behind you. Conversations are being had in places you've never stepped foot in. People are thinking of your name without knowing why. Favor is tracking your presence like a homing signal. The realm of effort is bowing to the realm of grace. You are not working harder. You are flowing smoother. This is what happens when your steps turn supernatural. Your old patterns no longer apply here. You're not reacting. You're being moved. You're not negotiating. You're being selected. You're not chasing. You're attracting. That's the supernatural walk of the chosen. Things begin to accelerate not because you changed everything, but because you surrendered to timing. Because you said yes when everything around you was shouting no. The supernatural begins in obedience. That moment when you decided to believe without evidence. When you decided to keep preparing without a deadline. When you made peace with being misunderstood, mocked, or overlooked. That silent strength built the foundation for this movement. And now, oh now, chosen one, you will see why it had to happen the way it did. Everything that once moved slowly will now accelerate. Projects that felt stuck will suddenly gain momentum. Connections that once ignored you will now seek you out. Things you forgot about will return, this time upgraded, refined, and divinely right. The supernatural walk isn't about walking faster. It's about walking freer. You are no longer bound by the natural pace of progress. You've entered a grace-fueled current. It's not effort. It's ease. Your intuition is sharper now. Your discernment is heightened. You can feel what's not said, sense what's not seen, and navigate in ways that feel like instinct, but are really divine downloads. This is why your steps are different. This is why the path is opening. You're not moving randomly, you're being led. The delays were not denials. They were just heaven's way of saying, "Not yet. I'm preparing something bigger." And here it comes. That bigger is on the way. Not in the next life, not in the next season, but now. There's a divine now resting on your life. Supernatural now. Restoration now. Abundance now. Clarity now. You don't have to beg for it, you just have to step into it. There's nothing left to wait for. You've waited long enough. Your preparation is full. Your oil is overflowing. Your name is being whispered in rooms you didn't apply for. Your life is about to become unrecognizable in the best way possible. You've stepped out of almost and into absolutely. You've left waiting for the right time and entered this is it. This is not a maybe. This is a movement. And you, chosen one, are the carrier of the flame. You didn't miss your moment. It was simply building power behind the scenes. But now, it's bursting forth. And no one, not doubt, not fear, not envy, not delay, can stop the release that's been appointed over your life. People will wonder how it happened so suddenly, but you'll know it wasn't sudden at all. It was supernatural. It was the reward of patience. It was the blessing of right timing. It was the prize for enduring silence and still choosing faith. You are walking into favor, but not like before. This time you will own the room. You will lead the project. You will hold the keys. You are not borrowing breakthroughs anymore. You are birthing them. You are not entering rooms hoping to be liked. You are entering rooms knowing you were summoned. Every footstep now carries power. You are walking like one who knows the ground is ready. You are not guessing. You are flowing. And this flow will not stop here. It will increase. The more you move in alignment, the more the heavens respond in acceleration. This is not just a new chapter. This is a new book. A whole new volume of your life has opened. The title of this volume? The Wait is Over. And every page will reveal divine movement, impossible victories, and supernatural alignments. You've entered the atmosphere of miracles, the season of supernatural steps. Walk like it. Speak like it. Move like it. You don't owe explanations to anyone who couldn't see the oil on you while you were still becoming. The oil is visible now. The anointing is active. The acceleration has begun. And no matter how tired you were before, the strength of this shift is reviving you. It's waking up your confidence. It's resurrecting your joy. It's refreshing your passion. You're not walking into this next season empty. You're walking in empowered, filled, lit up, ready. This is just the beginning, chosen one. And the world is about to see a version of you they've never seen before. Something deep within you always knew this moment would come. Even when nothing around you reflected what you felt inside, you kept the faith alive. When doors slammed, when silence screamed louder than hope, when the loneliness became deafening, you still held on to a whisper. My time is coming. And now, it is here. Your life is shifting at a frequency no one can map. You are operating in divine alignment, and that alignment overrides timelines, systems, and statistics. You're no longer bound to the rules that held others down. You are rising by divine propulsion. No wind is needed behind you when heaven itself is lifting you. Your supernatural steps are not limited by earthly gravity. You are not walking in the realm of man. You are moving in the realm of miracles. Chosen one, this path may feel unfamiliar, but that's only because you've never walked at this elevation before. You've climbed mountains in past seasons. You've pushed through terrain that wore you down to your core. But this elevation is different. You're no longer climbing. You're soaring. You've crossed over. You've entered the realm where destiny meets design. Everything about you is evolving now. Your voice, your vision, your velocity. Your voice now carries weight. When you speak, things shift. When you declare, atmospheres respond. Your vision has sharpened. You see through facades. You discern distractions before they attach to your energy. You're not confused anymore. Clarity is your new companion, and your velocity is unexplainable. What once took you years will now take days. The grace on your steps is undeniable. You are not the same version of you who was once waiting, hoping, or guessing. You are walking in the energy of confirmation. You are grounded in knowing. And from this place of knowing, the supernatural path before you is wide open, no longer delayed, no longer distorted by doubt, no longer hijacked by fear. This season requires a different level of boldness from you. Because your supernatural steps are not meant to tiptoe, they are meant to leave an imprint. You are not being subtle anymore. You are being seen. And not just by people, but by the realm of possibility itself. Heaven is responding to your movement. Miracles are magnetized to your obedience. Every step you take sends a signal into the spirit realm, and the divine forces respond in full measure. Chosen one, you're not walking alone in this season. Supernatural help surrounds you. Angelic protection covers you. Unseen doors are opening just as your foot is about to touch the threshold. This is the reward of walking in rhythm with the divine. The road ahead is not absent of challenge, but it is filled with victory. And the difference now is that you're no longer reacting to what comes. You're commanding it. Your presence is shifting the atmosphere. Your alignment is provoking divine responses. You are not showing up empty. You are showing up crowned. The long silence you endured was not punishment. It was preparation. The lack of movement was not failure. It was formation. The delay was not denial. It was divine choreography aligning people, places, and power to your destiny. It took time because what you're about to walk into is that rare, that powerful, that irreversible. You were never overlooked. You were hidden. By design, God had to protect the magnitude of your purpose from premature exposure. You were not forgotten. You were preserved. And now, like a carefully guarded treasure, you are being revealed in perfect timing. You are stepping into visibility, but not for applause, for assignment. You are being seen not to be praised, but to be positioned. You are no longer trying to become. You have already become. Your evolution was quiet, but your emergence will be loud. Your steps will echo. Your actions will speak. Your alignment will shine. And as you move, everything around you must adjust. Environments will shift. Relationships will recalibrate. Even your inner dialogue will upgrade. You're not thinking like a survivor anymore. You're strategizing like a supernatural successor. The days of survival have ended. You're in the era of reigning. This reign is not about domination. It's about demonstration. Demonstrating what it looks like to walk in purpose, to move in faith, to show the world what supernatural alignment can produce. You are not walking in human strength. You're walking in divine flow. Doors will open without you knocking. Help will arrive without you begging. Strategies will come in dreams. Clarity will strike like lightning. Resources will locate you. People you've never met will become divine collaborators. All because your steps are charged, energized, activated by grace. You'll start seeing divine winks everywhere. Little confirmations that you are on the right track. Numbers will repeat. Signs will appear. Conversations will feel perfectly timed. It won't be coincidence. It will be alignment. The universe is talking back to your steps. You are no longer waiting for things to change. You are the change. No longer hoping to be selected. You are the selector. No longer asking for permission. You are giving yourself divine clearance to walk boldly, fully, unapologetically into everything that's yours. Chosen one, you didn't miss the moment. You were the moment. You didn't lose time. You were the timeline. The wait is over because the work is complete. The foundation has been laid. The internal walls have been torn down. And now, the external blessings can manifest. You are not late. You are perfectly placed. Not behind. You are ahead in the spirit. Not uncertain. You are deeply clear. Not lost. You are laser-focused. And this level of clarity, this supernatural momentum, will not fade. It will multiply. As you continue walking, you will notice that even your words create waves. You will speak and see things shift. You will write and watch doors open. You will post something and it will go viral. Not because of the content, but because of the calling behind it. Everything connected to you is vibrating at a higher frequency. The world may not understand what's happening, but you do. You know this is divine. You know this is destiny. You know this is the walk you've waited your whole life for. No more hiding. No more shrinking. No more playing small. This is your elevation era. You've been summoned to lead, summoned to build, summoned to rise. And the steps you're taking now are not ordinary. They are electrified with supernatural charge. Every inch of ground you cover is sacred. Every decision you make is divine. Every move you make is miraculous. So, walk. Walk like you know who you are. Walk like you're backed by heaven. Walk like you have been chosen for something that can't be copied, delayed, or denied. Because you have. The winds have changed, and your name is carried on them now. Not by chance, but by command. There is a force in motion that you didn't start, and yet it cannot move without you. That's what it means to be chosen. That's what it means when your steps become supernatural. You are no longer following a map drawn by others. You are blazing a divine trail that's being revealed with every faithful step you take. And here's what they don't realize. While they were watching for signs in the sky, God was placing the breakthrough in your next step. Not in the applause, not in the spotlight, not in the place where everyone looks. No, God hid it where only the faithful would find it. In motion, in obedience, in the step that requires no evidence but burns with conviction. You have become the evidence. You have become the sign. Every move you make now confirms that delay was never denial. It was divine orchestration. Every door opening before you now is a response to the steps you took when nothing seemed to be working. You are walking on a path paved with prayers. You are crossing over bridges built with faith. You are standing on the results of battles no one saw you fight. This is the miracle of supernatural movement. It doesn't need validation to be real. It doesn't need the crowd's approval to be unstoppable. It flows from a realm that cannot be interrupted or imitated. And that's exactly why what's coming next for you will shock everyone. Because it was never in their control. They couldn't slow it down, they couldn't block it. They couldn't understand it. And now they can't stop it. You're moving in rhythm with something sacred. The people who dismissed you, they didn't realize you were moving to a frequency too divine to be heard by those out of tune with purpose. The opportunities that passed you by, they didn't know you weren't meant to apply. You were meant to be invited. And the time you spent in stillness, that wasn't wasted energy. That was sacred preparation. Everything is aligning in ways that will make your previous seasons look like rehearsals. The real performance starts now. And it's not a performance to impress. It's a revelation to fulfill. You're not stepping out to get likes. You're stepping into legacy. This is bigger than visibility. This is about divine visibility. Being seen by the right eyes at the right time for the right reason. Chosen one, your supernatural steps are now calling forth the right partnerships, the right resources, the right platforms. But more than that, they're calling forth the right version of you, the you that isn't afraid to take up space, the you that doesn't hesitate when the divine says go, the you that understands when heaven moves, you move too. And now that you're in motion, the supply chain of miracles is activated. Where there was once resistance, there is now flow. Where there was once lack, there is now provision. Where there was once fog, there is now direction. And none of it came by force. It came through surrender. Surrender is the portal that unlocked your pace. This pace is not exhausting. It's exhilarating. This pace does not deplete you. It fuels you. That's how you know it's divine. When you're walking in supernatural rhythm, peace becomes your compass. If it doesn't come with peace, it's not your path. If it requires you to betray yourself, it's not your next step. And this is where your new strength lies, in discernment. You're no longer chasing anything. You're allowing what's aligned to meet you where you are. The need to prove is gone. The urgency to be seen has melted away. The validation addiction is broken.